Most VPN comparison videos end with both are great and leave it to guess which one actually to pick, but that ends today. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and in today's video, we're putting NordVPN and Proton VPN head to head and giving you a real answer on which one makes more sense if you're just getting started with a VPN. Both of these are genuinely good options, but they're built for different kind of users. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is the right pick for you based on what you actually care about. Speed in streaming or transparency in open source, both or just one, free or paid. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start off with jurisdiction, because this is one of those things every comparison mentions, but almost nobody explains what that actually means. NordVPN is headquartered in Panama. Proton VPN is headquartered in Switzerland. Both of those countries are outside the Five Eyes and 14 Eyes intelligence sharing alliances, which means neither company is legally required to hand over user data to US or UK intelligence agencies. In simple terms, for most users, this matters less than the no logs policy itself. A VPN that doesn't store your activity in the first place can't hand it over no matter where it's based. That being said, Swiss law does have particularly strong data protection rules, and that's part of why Proton leans into Switzerland as a deliberate choice. One thing worth clearing up here though, because it can confuse a lot of people. In 2021, Proton Mail, not Proton VPN, just to be clear, was required by Swiss authorities to provide some IP address data for a specific account. That was the email service operating under Swiss email law. Proton has been clear that Proton VPN operates under different legal rules and cannot be compelled to log VPN user data the same way. So if you've seen that incident brought up as a knock on Proton VPN, it's actually kind of a misunderstanding of what actually happened. Now, both providers have had their no logs policies independently audited, which is exactly what you want to see from any VPN. NordVPN has been audited 6 times, twice by PwC, Switzerland, and 4 times by Deloitte, with the most recent audit in 2026. That's the most extensive audit record in the VPN industry. Now, Proton VPN has been audited 4 times, most recently in August 2025, and completed a SOC 2 Type 2 audit in July 2025 that independently verified its security controls. Where Proton VPN pulls ahead is open source code. Every single Proton VPN app on Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and Linux has its source code publicly available for anyone to look at. A security researcher, a developer, or just a curious user can examine exactly how the apps work under the hood. NordVPN apps are closed source. They've passed every audit, but the code itself isn't publicly reviewable. For most beginners, this is honestly academic, but if you really care about maximum transparency, open source is actually a real edge here. Okay, now let's compare with speed and performance. So NordVPN consistently leads speed tests in the premium tier. In 2026, NordVPN hit peak download speeds of over 900 megabits per second on a gigabyte connection, which puts it among the fastest VPNs available today. Proton VPN performs well on speed tests as well, but it ranks lower than NordVPN overall. It's more than fast enough for streaming, browsing, video calls, and everyday use, but if you're really sensitive to latency or you download large files regularly, NordVPN's speed advantage is real and you'll feel it. NordVPN also has a wider specialty server network. RAM-only servers for stronger security, double VPN servers for an extra encryption layer, onion over VPN servers for Tor access, and servers for getting around VPN detection in restrictive networks. Proton VPN has its own specialty options, including secure core servers that route your traffic through privacy-friendly countries for extra protection, Tor over VPN, and their stealth protocol for getting past censorship. Now let's compare streaming and geo-restricted content. If unblocking streaming is one of the main reasons you want a VPN, NordVPN has the more consistent track record. NordVPN reliably unblocks Netflix libraries in over 15 countries, plus Disney+, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer, and most of the streaming services people actually care about. Proton VPN unblocks plenty of streaming services as well, but it's generally considered less consistent than NordVPN for geo-restricted content specifically. If streaming is your main use case, this is one of the clearest decision points in the comparison. Okay, now let's go ahead and compare the different plans and pricing options. So we're going to start off with NordVPN. So we do have a link down in the description below. Okay, so once you go ahead and click get the deal, we'll get all the different options available. So you can go ahead and pay for month to month month, 1 year, or 2 year plans. The best price possible is the 2 year plan, so do with that information what you will, but they've got the basic, the complete, and the prime. You can save anywhere from 78% to 72% off, and then each of these plans you also get 4 extra months free on top of it as well. So it's the 2 year plus 4 extra months. Their basic plan is just $2.98, and all you get is the VPN. Then with their complete plan, it's $3.85 per month. You get the VPN, you get next gen antivirus, Dark Web Monitor Pro, add and tracker blocker, scam call protection, and password manager. Then the prime plan is $6.74 per month. You get all of complete and then identity theft protection. Okay, each of these has 30-day money back guaranteed, so you can try it out for yourself. Now we've got Proton. Again, our link is down below, and you can save up to 70% off. Go ahead and click get the deal. So you can go ahead and get the 2 year, the 1 year, and the 1 month. The 2 year is going to get the best price possible, so it's $2.99 per month. The 1 year is $3.99 per month, and then the 1 month is 0% off, so it's $9.99 per month. Again, each of these, even the 1 month, has a 30-day money back guarantee, so there really is no risk in trying. Okay, now which one is actually right for beginners? Choose NordVPN if speed is important to you, if you want to unblock streaming services reliably, if you want a deeper specialty server network, and if it fits into your budget. It's definitely more feature complete and faster at its price point, and its audit record is the most extensive in the industry. Choose Proton VPN if transparency is your top priority and if the open source code is a real deal maker for you. And choose it if the Swiss jurisdiction and the broader Proton ecosystem, which includes Proton Mail, Proton Drive, and Proton Pass, appeals to you as an integrated set of privacy tools. It's going to depend on which one is going to be best for you. A few extra things worth knowing once you've made your pick. So first, whichever one you choose, install it on every device you actually use, not just your laptop. Both Nord and Proton allow multiple device connections on a single subscription. People set up the VPN on one device and forget that their phone is sitting there completely unprotected. Second, turn on the kill switch in whatever app you go with. Both Nord and Proton have one, and it's off by default in some setups. The kill switch blocks your internet if the VPN does drop, so your real IP address never leaks out by accident. And lastly, don't switch back and forth between VPNs trying to find the perfect one. Pick the one that fits your priorities, set it up properly, and then actually use it. A good VPN that you use consistently is way more valuable than a perfect VPN that you keep tinkering with. For most beginners, the answer is NordVPN. The speed, the streaming reliability, and the complete feature set make it the more versatile everyday driver at a competitive price. For privacy purists who want maximum transparency and open source verification, you can go ahead and go with Proton VPN. You can go ahead and take advantage of the 30-day money back. Both of those links are down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you stay safe online with clear and honest explanations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.